The Wind in the Willows, Chapter 1, Part 1. Chapter 1, The Riverbank. The mole had been working very hard all the morning, spring cleaning his little home, first with brooms, then with dusters, then on ladders with a brush and a pail of whitewash, till he had splashes of whitewash all over his black fur and aching back and weary arms. Spring was moving in the air above, and in the earth below, and around him, penetrating even his dark and lowly little house with its spirit of divine discontent and longing. It was a small wonder, then, that he suddenly flung down his brush on the floor, said, "Bother!" and "Hang spring cleaning!" and bolted out of the house. He scraped and scratched and scrabbled and scrooged, working busily with his little paws and muttering, up we go, till at last, pop! His snout came out into the sunlight, and he found himself rolling in the warm grass of a great meadow. "This is fine," he said to himself. "This is better than whitewashing." And he jumped off all his 4 legs at once in the joy of living and the delight of spring without its cleaning. He thought his happiness was complete when, as he meandered aimlessly along, suddenly he stood by the edge of a full-fed river. Never in his life had he seen a river before. All was a shake and a shiver, glints and gleams and sparkles, rustle and swirl, chatter and bubble. The mole was bewitched. As he sat on the grass, a dark hole in the bank opposite, just above the water's edge, caught his eyes. Then, as he looked, a small face appeared, a little brown face with whiskers. It was the water rat. "Hello, Mole," he said. "Would you like to come over?" "Oh, it's all very well to talk," said the mole, rather pettishly, him being new to the riverside life in its ways. The rat said nothing, but stepped into a little boat which the mole had not observed and sculled smartly across. "Now then, step lively," he said, holding up his forepaw as the mole stepped gingerly down, and the mole, to his surprise and rapture, found himself seated in the stern of a real boat. "Do you know," he said, "I've never been in a boat before in all my life." "What?" cried the rat, open-mouthed. "Never been in a... never... Well, what have you been doing, then?" "Is it so nice as all that?" asked the mole shyly. "Nice? It's the only thing," said the water rat solemnly. "Believe me, my friend, there is nothing half as much worth doing as messing about in boats. Look here, supposing we drop down the river together and have a long day of it." The mole waggled his toes for sheer happiness. "What a day I'm having," he said. "Let us start at once." "Hold hard a minute, then," said the rat, and climbed up into his hole above. He reappeared with a fat wicker luncheon basket. "What's this?" asked the mole, wriggling with curiosity. "There's cold chicken inside it," replied the rat briefly. "Cold tongue, cold ham, cold beef, pickled gherkin salad, French rolls cress, and wedges, spotted meat, ginger beer, lemonade, soda water." "Oh, stop!" cried the mole in ecstasies. "This is too much."